Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are featuring Tier 10 Chinese Premium Tank Destroyer 114 SP2. The tank is currently earnable, but the season ends today. So if you're planning to earn it, I hope you finish your season by end of day today, as it is a level 100 reward for the Battlefront season. If you don't buy it now and want to buy it later on, then you'll probably end up spending around 16 to 22,000 gold compared to what you can earn it for now, which is essentially free, as the season pass costs 2,000 and you earn more by doing the stages. And I'm pretty confident by this point most of you has finished the season, but there could be few that are rushing to wrap up the end of the season. So this game, I'm in Dukla Pass. This might look like a deja vu because I did feature another gameplay in this tank where I was in Tipple, sorry, I said Dukla Pass by accident. And I did 10k, so, but this is a different game. We have a different spawn from what I remember, and it's also encounter. So I go to the sniping hill. This sniping hill, not as effective as it used to be, because they can come under our hill very quickly like that Centuro did. So making it essentially useless for me to shoot anyone on the B or A line, because as soon as I try to peek, I'll just take punish. So I try to retreat a little bit back where he can't spot me, and I can shoot anyone. For example, the T-58 that gets spotted by my team, as I was expecting, since it's encountered, that they will try to send someone to the cap. And also we have a light tank who's playing in a very good position to keep eyes over on the left side. So he's keeping bushes between me and Centuro. Centuro is not picking anyways now. And I put another shot in the tank destroyer. AMX-30 is spotted. I'm about to reload, try to get another lucky shot, and I did end up penning. And I'm at 1900 damage, and our team is winning 14-1. And at this point I was like, oh man, I don't want this game to be another stream roll. I was hoping their team makes some sort of comeback, but that's all we could hope for. Try to put another shot in VZ-120, missed. Poorly aimed shot as well, as I didn't have any hope that I'll hit him either, but I just fired because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. The Centuro 45 has also died, and now I can be a little bit more aggressive, because I know no one will magically peek and spot me from under the bridge. This spot used to be more powerful back in the day, because now enemy team can get to D8 quickly. Back in the day that wasn't the case, and you could just play here where I'm playing now from the very beginning. However, now you have to wait for the tank to die, and then you can play this position. I moved to the house because I know if they do push, I can go back to the other side of the ridge again, as I'll see them coming. Chieftain is spotted. I managed to put a shot on his side. They have the tank with me also tried to shoot the Chieftain, but got spotted. So I had a bush between me and Chieftain, but even I wasn't spotted that they have that many tanks, or at least Waffle over at A8. So I did get lucky, because if they had some tank, let's say like a block closer, they could have spotted me when I fired, because my bush was only protecting me from Chieftain's view range, but not from anyone else, and that was the case for the guy on the left side, and he got insta deleted with 3800 damage. Waffle peeks again, put a shot at him, do get spotted in return. The tank doesn't have the best armor, but you can get lucky bounces. So I take a shot, and I wasn't sure if someone from the back also shot at me, like that T-58, but I ended up bouncing a 650 round, probably from SP2, because they don't have a 705 in the game. You don't have many tanks in the game with 650 alpha, so essentially I bounced the shell from the tank that I'm in. But again, you just get lucky bounces. Your side actually of this tank can actually absorb more shots, or bounce your shot, because it's kind of angled. Another thing, my setup is listed in description, but I'm going with the camo crew. There is one thing I changed with the equipment. I went from optics to vents, just to get an extra little bit of extra accuracy when I have to aim, or I have to hit pixel shots. I tried to hit a hatch of Chieftain and I missed, but because my playstyle, I wasn't going to try to actively spot people, so I didn't think optics was going to be helpful for me, because most of the time I would be holding corners or pre-aiming line of sights. And I thought the vents would come in handy for that extra accuracy, extra gun handling, and I did manage to hit the hatch of Chieftain this time. And it has seemed to work well for me, because even from what I've seen after putting on vents, the gun handling seems to have improved for me, as expected. Actually, it feels a lot better now than it was before vents, but that could just be, sometimes you just feel or exaggerate something more than it is. The chieftain goes down. Other chieftain is speaking, and I put a shot on chieftain as well. It's now 6500 damage. Their team has also recovered because our team pushed the 1-2 line and miserably failed, which is always nice. And the score is even, allowing me to do some more damage. I put a shot in 432, and that's one of the highlights of this tank. The shell velocity. If I was in any other tank, I could have missed, either because I have a fixed rated tank or I don't have the best shell velocity. And this tank also have good gun handling, mainly because it has lower alpha. If you want a complete tank review of this tank, you can click on the card at the end of the video and you can check that out. Or if you want to see the road to 3 mark for the tank, that's also in the end screens. I put a shot on E3 as he was crossing and trying to get another shot on E3. However, that's the only tank that can get the reset. The chieftain's also trying to go for the cap, and currently it's kind of a frustrating position for me. The E3 finished E5 and I took my time to aim, but the thing that it's frustrating is our medium is on the cap, and at this point I can tell that there is a potential for 10k, and the worst thing that can happen is there's a guy capping and ruining your 10k. Nothing more frustrating than that when you're having a good game. SP2 gets spotted again. I basically RBRT and ammo rack him. That guy did not have a good game. He first bounced on me and then now he got ammo racked. Essentially bounced on the same tank he was playing and then got ammo racked by the same tank. Things could not go any worse for him. E3 died, our light tank took him out, and the cap pressure is still on. I had to get aggressive because all I need is one shot. And I was really hoping I hold my shot here for a bit so that the chieftain reset. Or maybe I was aiming, but I think I was thinking about holding my shot so he can get a reset. But then he was getting punished, and I put a shot and hit the 10k mark. But chieftain had enough time to get the reset though. Now we're closing towards their spawn. Their tank destroyer hasn't been spotted for the entire match, and since there's only one guy capping, I was confident that I'll get there before he can fully cap, because it's an encounter which is usually 200 seconds to cap compared to a standard battle that is 100 seconds. But the guy is still determined to cap. One of the things a lot of people doesn't know, that if you cap, you actually get less XP on a win compared to if you do a kill off, because every kill your team gets, you get bonus from that. So whoever thinks if we can win as a win, well, it's not. If you're grinding and you get a win by quick capping or by without killing all their tanks, you essentially are getting less XP. So if you know it's a guaranteed win, you should never cap, because you're basically risking your XP. Well, and you can call cap in the situation where you think you want to win, right? But this is not the case in this game, as we are up by 2 tanks and they're down to 2. One of them is 432 and then the other one is Fosh. I was hoping Fosh is full health, but our team is aggressive and pushing those guys as well. Light tank got a little bit more aggressive. He spotted Fosh, who is, yes, he is full health. And from the other side, our tank destroyer 263 is charging. It is 2v2, but I was relying on their team to finish our light tank, because he doesn't really have support and I was not in position, and also 260 was not in the position to punish yet. I got here, I didn't really peek because I know that Fosh is looking at me and he could have just clipped me, and I waited for him a little bit so that 260 gets spotted and he turns for him. 260 finished the other tank and I put a shot in Fosh and he's down to 1200. I just wanted to hit another shot so I can get to 11k. However, Fosh for some reason turned. He could have blocked the 263 shot, but he turned, giving his side to 263. But it didn't matter, as I did manage to pen him again and hit the 11k mark. I didn't have any 10k in E4 so far, by the way, but somehow I did manage to have 3 10k plus in SP2. So no wonder this is the tank I do enjoy. A very decent game for me. Didn't look so well early on since our team was winning, but then got balanced out when our team pushed and the push failed. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you haven't finished the season, make sure you do finish it if you're close, or try your best. And I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.